Yo, black man, what's the vibes, bro? Y'all see how they doing the Haitians at the border, bro? So the Haitians had a real bad year this year. Earthquake, attempted coup, hurricanes, the whole nine, bro. So they at the border right now, seeking asylum, trying to get into America. So let me show you a couple clips to give you a breakdown on why the Haitians, more than ever, deserve asylum.
Haiti's president assassinated. The island nation in a state of shock.
We live in this area close to the president. Even when we have problems with him, we can't imagine that they would kill him like this.
In a video reportedly shot at the scene, someone says the assassins are with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration.
The earthquake has left many lives in ruins. Since mid-August, 160,000 families here have been without homes. Thousands are injured. The hospitals are overcrowded.
This morning, Haiti in despair after Tropical Depression Grace plowed through overnight. Rain and high-powered winds destroying these families' makeshift tents. Survivors drenched, clutching their belongings, attempting to save what they have left. The country already reeling from a 7.2 magnitude earthquake that struck Saturday. Overnight, as that rain came down, we found Sarah and her extended family and neighbors under that tarp, cooking what they had.
This tarp is basically held up by a stick, and that's all they have right now. Whoa!
Yo, black man, so now you see the migrants at the border right now. Look at how they do black people when they come to the border, how they treat these other motherfuckers when they come. I promise you, brother, it's a deep, deep contrast of how they do it. They treat black people one way, they treat everybody else another way. It's a fact, though. Look at the videos and you'll see yourself.
Processing these 9,500 people, Aaron, could take up to 2 weeks. That's the backup that they're dealing with here. That's why they're asking for more resources.
Right, and so tell me about the deteriorating conditions that you're seeing, and also as they process them. I mean, many of these people I know coming all the way from Haiti, what are they going to do, send most of them back?
That's exactly what DHS says, that they're going to be sending most of them back.
Migrants at the southern border. Today, the Department of Homeland Security said it would begin quickly deporting thousands of Haitians gathered there.
He said they hope to clear the encampment within the next week. He said more manpower is coming in the next 24 hours to control the situation as the migrants are becoming more agitated.
Evacuations along the border began this morning. Some planes flying migrants from San Antonio direct to Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Others are being bused to other processing locations, such as El Paso and Laredo. Those flown home today return to a country still reeling from a devastating earthquake. Deportation flights only expected to arrive in the coming days. Tonight, with Texas state troopers parked on the banks of the Rio Grande, the message clear.
They will not be allowed to enter the United States.
Now, bro, you see that? Motherfuckers jumping over gates. They fucking swimming across rivers. They do every fucking thing they can to get into the country. And they give them motherfuckers a pass. But if they was black, they be beating their motherfucking ass. You see that, bro? You see how they do us, my nigga? It ain't by accident, bro. And that bitch, Kamala Harris, not to call the vice president a bitch, forgive me. Kamala Harris, you told us that you're Caribbean. Now you got Caribbean people at the border trying to get in. At the very least, open your mouth. I want to hear what your take is on the Kamala.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, which says it will accelerate the pace and increase the capacity of removal flights to Haiti and other destinations.
Live in Del Rio, Texas. The reinforcements come as the Biden administration ramps up what some are calling the quickest mass expulsion of refugees in decades.
One Border Patrol agent using a whip and was effectively trying to lasso some of the migrants. You see that picture there. Why not extend the temporary protected status? I mean, I guess you just explained why not. They don't want to send the message that the U.S. is open.
Black man, so you see how they doing our people? You got these motherfuckers on horses hitting our people with whips, bro. They ain't never did these other motherfuckers like that. They tear that border up, jump over that fence, swim across the river, all kind of shit. They don't never ever treat the motherfuckers inhumane how they doing black people, bro. The only reason they doing that to those people is because they black. Now, black men, you see how fast they getting the Haitians up out of here? They talking about 10 planes every day for the next 2 months. They get niggas the fuck up out of here. Now, I ain't never seen deportation happen this fast. People come to this country begging to get in because they need asylum. What's the first people that's going to get denied? Black people. So now remember that when you go out there talking about you're fighting for other people's rights. Make sure you're fighting for your rights, black man. Now check out how they treat our Haitian brothers and how they treat the Latinos and the Afghanistan motherfuckers. See, refugees come to the country all the time. But when they black, I mean every time they black, they always turn the motherfuckers around.
Closely with Border Patrol. Brandon, from your perspective, how do you think the United States should handle this group of people attempting to cross the border?
Well, I think that we have to separate the two issues. If they come to the ports of entry, that is a legal process as long as they're not making a false claim to asylum.
Through the rain, scorching heat and humidity, thousands of migrants make the perilous journey through southern Mexico, hoping to reach the United States. It's been called the largest Central American migrant caravan in decades, and thousands more migrants are joining.
Those whose names are on the list could wait weeks to face a U.S. immigration officer. Do you have any idea what will happen to them when they do reach the point of entry?
If they're called, we're hopeful that their asylum cases will be processed. They'll be sent to detention centers, and where they'll possibly wait for weeks.
That these people are trying to sneak into the country illegally, which they are not. They're here to lawfully claim asylum. And under the rules of asylum, people may enter the country without papers or illegally, technically, but they do have that legal right to ask for asylum. And that is their right under U.S. immigration law, under international law, even under the UN High Commission on Refugees.
That's when we stumble across a group of migrants loading into a raft.
Soy amigos. Hey. No enemigo. No, we're good.
Our group eases the tension. A few men appear to lead the raft full of parents and young children to the U.S. side. The Rio Grande Valley has been ground zero of the latest surge of migration, and here you see the operation unfolding right in front of us. ¿De dónde vienen? ¿De dónde vienen? De Honduras. De Honduras. After the first raft crosses the river, the magnitude of this moment reveals itself. Dozens of migrants emerge and walk down to the river's edge. There's the growing perception among migrants in Central America that the Biden administration is more welcoming.
We know that thousands of Afghans were able to get out, particularly Afghans who helped U.S. troops and diplomats over the last 20 years. They're now arriving in America as refugees. Many of them will be expected to apply for special visas or humanitarian protection as they begin their new lives. However, they leave behind.
They try to find any way. Doesn't matter. Their aircraft, land, they dying, doesn't matter for them. But they will try to left Afghanistan as soon as possible. And I was the lucky.
You see that, black man? Even though America's the main motherfuckers being caused for the overthrown government in Haiti, they still deny access to asylum for the Haitians, bro. And that's fucked up. They had an earthquake, a hurricane, and a coup. And America's the main motherfuckers in back of it. Now, not the natural disasters, of course, but all the political shit, America plays a hand in every single one of it. And if Haitians are at the border asking for asylum, at the very least, America should hear them out. If it was like those other motherfuckers, if it was them other motherfuckers who look different, them lighter motherfuckers, them different looking motherfuckers, then guarantee they let them in, they at least will let them get the asylum. Now look at how they treat these other people when they're trying to get into the country versus how they treat our people. Hey, yo, it's important to go out there and support black business. Pull up to the store, buy something, you know the vibes. Support black business, push subscribe, press the like button. Hey, yo, bro, it's me, Mr. 40 Acres. Subscribe. So, you know, the Haitians had a real bad year. They're at the border right now, bro. Look at how they treat black people when they come to the border compared to how they treat them other motherfuckers, bro. It's a big difference, bro. Remember that you black, bro. Stand up and fight for your people, bro. Look at how they treat them other motherfuckers and look at how they treat us.